Hello and welcome back to our channel. Today we're journeying back to the dawn of history to explore one of the most enduring stories ever told, the epic tale of Noah's Ark. It's a powerful narrative of faith, obedience, and the promise of a second chance for all of creation. In a time long past, the world had become a place of great turmoil and wickedness. Humanity had strayed far from the path of goodness, filling the earth with corruption and violence. Yet amidst this chaos there lived one man who stood apart. His name was Noah, a righteous man who walked faithfully with God. Seeing the state of the world, God was filled with sorrow and decided to wash the earth clean with a great flood, offering a fresh start. He chose Noah to be the vessel for this new beginning, entrusting him with a monumental task. God gave Noah a detailed blueprint for an ark of immense proportions, a vessel designed to weather the coming storm. He instructed Noah to build it from gopher wood and to seal it inside and out with pitch. It was to be 300 cubits long, 50 cubits wide, and 30 cubits high, with 3 decks to house its precious cargo. For years, Noah and his family, his wife, his 3 sons, and their wives, labored tirelessly, cutting, shaping, and assembling the massive timbers. Their neighbors mocked them for building a giant boat on dry land, but Noah's faith never wavered. As the great ark neared completion, a miraculous procession began. From every corner of the world, animals began to arrive, not in a panicked stampede, but in a calm and orderly fashion. They came in pairs, male and female, from the mightiest elephants to the smallest insects. God guided every living creature, every species of bird, livestock, and crawler, to the safety of the ark. Noah and his family welcomed them aboard, preparing the vast interior to be a sanctuary for the animal kingdom. Once every creature was safely inside, the great door of the ark was sealed shut by God's own hand. Then the heavens opened up and the springs of the deep burst forth. Rain fell relentlessly for 40 days and 40 nights, an unending deluge that caused the waters to rise higher and higher. The floodwaters covered the valleys, the hills, and eventually the tallest mountains, until the entire world was submerged. But floating safely upon the turbulent sea was the ark, a lone vessel of life in a world returned to its watery origins. After 150 days, the waters began to recede, and the ark came to rest on the mountains of Ararat. Still, the world was a vast ocean. To see if the land was dry, Noah first sent out a raven. Later, he sent a dove, which returned, having found no place to perch. 7 days later, he sent the dove out again, and this time it returned in the evening with a freshly plucked olive leaf in its beak. It was a sign of life, a promise of hope that the land was re-emerging from the waters. Finally, at God's command, the great door of the ark swung open. Noah, his family, and all the animals stepped out into a fresh, clean, and silent world. Overwhelmed with gratitude, Noah built an altar and gave thanks to God for their salvation. In response, God made a covenant, a sacred promise to Noah and all living things. He set a magnificent rainbow in the clouds as a sign, promising that he would never again destroy the earth with a flood. The story of Noah's Ark is a profound reminder of the power of faith and the importance of heeding a higher calling, even in the face of ridicule. It speaks to themes of judgment and mercy, destruction and renewal, and ultimately the enduring promise of a new beginning. Thank you for joining us on this incredible journey. We'll see you next time for another story.